There's a unique spot near Shanghai that from above looks like a neighborhood submerged underwater, with only rooftops peeking out from the surface. Did a flood once sweep through here, so severe that it submerged the buildings? Today, let's set out to explore this submerged Guangfulin cultural site. This Guangfulin cultural site is located in Shanghai Songjiang district. It can be reached by car in about an hour or by taking Metro Line 9. This site is a Neolithic era archaeological site with a history of approximately 6,000 years and is considered one of the earliest human activity sites in the Shanghai region. Not only is it vast in scale, but it has also yielded a large number of valuable artifacts, earning it the title the Root of Shanghai. As soon as you enter the park, a large stone screen wall comes into view, detailing the regional overview of Guangfulin. Due to its strategically important location, Guangfulin has long been a vital transportation hub connecting inland areas. Over various historical periods, it became a fiercely contested area, earning the title the first stronghold north of Cloud.
真的很美，你看这小院子，
就是景观设计的很漂亮，
挺古朴的。
哦，
黄富林。
我们这就要去什么馆来着？
我们走到前面才知道，在前面才是水下博物馆。
6000年前，先民就在这儿生息，
一代有生息了。
In this cultural museum built 6 meters below water, we embarked on a time-traveling journey to trace the roots of Shanghai. Starting from the excavation site where archaeologists unearthed evidence of early inhabitants living here 6,000 years ago, the museum displays artifacts like tombs, sacrificial remains, and pottery fragments. From the distant past of 6,000 years ago, when most of what is now Shanghai had not yet formed as land.
海边遗迹，以前这儿都是海边，大部分地区海浪滔天，鱼贝往来，远古的巨鲸在这里遨游，沉浸在海洋的怀抱之中。6000到5400年前。
The area around Guangfulin gradually developed into the famous Songze and Liangzhu cultures. We saw how at that time humans had already established primitive villages, knew how to fire pottery, pave roads with clay, hunt and farm, developing a gendered division of labor in their production activities. The Songze and Liangzhu cultures are among the most significant in the lower Yangtze River and Taihu Lake regions.
自己烧了一个陶器，非常的开心。
By 200 BCE, as China entered the era of a unified empire, Guangfulin evolved from a primitive village into a prosperous ancient city. In 1277, during the Yuan dynasty, the area was upgraded to Songjiang Prefecture, roughly equivalent to today's prefecture-level city. At that time, Shanghai was merely a county under Songjiang, which is the opposite of the current situation, where Songjiang is now a district of Shanghai.
上海兴起于此，故有户，所以就是好多人在这里钓鱼，所以它叫户。
那个时候还没钓鱼，
只叫户，是工具，所以是渔网之类的东西。
那个建筑样。
文明时代了。
明代了已经。
From the Ming Dynasty onwards, with the rise of the cotton textile industry, Songjiang experienced over 300 years of economic prosperity, becoming the national center for cotton textiles. The museum presents a vivid depiction of the once thriving 10-mile-long street in Songjiang, where you can witness the bustling commerce, craftsmanship, dining culture, and the local customs, and feel the vibrant past of this flourishing prefectural city.
珍宝斋，还有当铺哎，钱庄。
那时候不是我们上面的
哦，那个时候已经有钟表
引入进来的，国外引入进来的。我感觉没得咋做到，所以这给不好的。
哦，那个时候都是韩龙的油桶，看看人家。
In the mid-19th century, as Shanghai County was forced to open to foreign trade, the political, economic, and cultural center of the Shanghai region began to shift eastward, leading to the gradual decline of the once prosperous Songjiang prefecture. In modern times, Shanghai, with its strategic and pivotal location, rapidly rose in the wave of industrial and commercial development, becoming a significant international metropolis.
我家有这个，
我们家还有电视，
我家也有这个，
这个也有。他说是到谁搞？
我家有那个照相机，我现在还能找着。
他是的，我怎么里面的那个楼是有楼的。
Stepping out of the final corridor, it felt like we had traversed a tunnel through time and returned to present-day Shanghai. Heading north, walked through farmland and crossed stone bridges, we eventually arrived at this site exhibition hall. The building itself is perhaps the most famous aspect of the site. It is said that the design was inspired by the discovery of a half-buried pottery jar during archaeological excavations. The structure is composed of 3 jar bodies and 5 shards, making it a vivid and lifelike representation.
哦，所以是房上的那个水一点点会落下来吗？哦，是这个。
对呀、它这就是功效嘛，防止它屋檐滴水啊。
哇，
滴下来。
哇，好厉害啊！
Entering through the large central rooftop, you'll find yourself at the actual archaeological excavation site.
走。
暑期双管观光车成员联票
我们就是在这儿发现了什么良渚文化。
那个是文化展示馆。
对，那是展示，这个是真正的考古馆。
好，我们看考古。
At the very heart of the hall is the archaeological remains of a house from 5,000 years ago, with reconstructions of various possible architectural styles of the time. This relic is considered the museum's most treasured artifact.
这是泥和草混搭的，人家还不一样的台基式。就是那个和这个应该不是一个吧？
Other galleries showcase unearthed pottery, stone tools, jade, bone implements, bronze ritual objects, daily utensils, and architectural components from the Zhou dynasty dating back 3,000 years. Some of these artifacts are exquisitely crafted, while others are intriguingly odd. Whether you are a history enthusiast or not, This is a place where you can truly appreciate the rich history and cultural charm of the Guangfulin area.
玉虫
In addition to the archaeological museum, the park also houses a place that brings together Buddhist temples and Taoist shrines. The temple is called Zhiye Zen Temple. It is said that this temple was rebuilt to commemorate a high monk from the late Tang Dynasty, Master Zhiye, who has known for his widespread medical practice and efforts to save lives among the people of Songjiang.
大天王也是吗？哼哈二将。
As a result, this Zen temple is a typical replica of Tang Dynasty architecture, with its inner courtyard exuding a simple elegance and intricate construction. The halls not only reflected the architectural style of the Tang Dynasty, but also embody the essence of Buddhist culture, attracting many worshippers seeking blessings from the divine. Perhaps because the college entrance exams just finished, the branches are filled with wishes for academic success.
"天官赐福，地官赦罪，水官解厄"，就是这3关。
This site is not only a historical Taoist sanctuary, but also an excellent place to learn about traditional Chinese culture and Taoist beliefs. The God of Heaven, God of Earth, and God of Water mentioned earlier actually refer to the 3 ancient sage kings of China, Yao, Shun, and Yu. Worshipping them symbolizes the wish for Guangfulin to be blessed with favorable weather and abundant harvest. The most impressive features of the garden are its Hui-style buildings. With their white walls and black tiled roofs, nestled among flowing streams and arched bridges. The courtyards are deep and tranquil, filled with lush greenery, creating a scene straight out of a painting. The doors, windows, beams, and eaves of these structures are often adorned with intricate carvings in brick, stone, and wood, depicting lifelike figures and animals. The carvings frequently illustrate mythological tales or auspicious symbols.
我好好奇他们这个。 我觉得这个雕的好漂亮，对，这种壁画应该都是一些有故事的画。
Remarkably, many of these buildings were originally ancient structures from nearby regions, which were relocated, restored, and reinforced.
远古遗风。
They have been revitalized within this garden, with some transferred into a restaurant or bookstore. Regardless of their new functions, the key elements of these ancient buildings, some over 300 years old, have been well preserved, offering visitors an immersive experience of life within these historic structures. Even in early autumn, the scorching heat of the dog days of summer lingers on. Before heading home, let's cool off with a refreshing cup of iced lemon tea.
哇，好多柠檬，还挺满的。
这9块9可以啊，性价比极高。
是柠檬味儿的是吧？鸭屎味儿吗？人茶叫鸭屎香，它为啥叫鸭屎香？它肯定是鸭屎味儿的嘛。不是。
毛不香，真毛
可以。
反正很解渴，至少人家功效是可以的。
对，我觉得柠檬茶就是解渴的嘛。赞，来吧。
鸭屎香是一种具有独特香气的乌龙茶。那为什么是独特香气呢？
是鸭屎的香气吗？
不，它的名字来源于种植在当地俗称鸭屎土的一个土壤上面。
哦，那个土叫鸭屎。
对，那可能土是有这个味道，但是茶没有，人家就是一个普通的乌龙茶。乌龙提。
好的好的，尽管我觉得它是确实有鸭屎的味道。
鸭屎是什么味道？就是这茶的味道是吧？
就是闻过啊。
Well, that's the end of today's story. Next time, we'll be exploring the vast grasslands of Inner Mongolia.